Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we are back to another one of our loot videos for our 200 run loot series. And this time was for the Mechanar. Last week we did Darmo North, and if you've been following me on stream, which you can by following the link below, which you can actually see me do these runs live, you'll notice that we actually were working on ZF, so we are quite far ahead right now, which is where I kind of like to keep it, so there's no chance of us falling behind. Again, if you've been watching me on live on Twitch, you'll notice that we haven't been posting these things. We haven't came out with the video for the things that we're actually currently working on, and that is because we only add one dungeon to our sales each week, and this one is going to be the Mechanar. That's the week that we're on, is adding the loot from those 200 runs for the Mechanar. And with that, guys, yeah, I know it seems like we're going back to Outland dungeons a lot more than we did with dungeons for other expansions, and that is because there are a lot more, actually. It seems like they're decent to run, at least with a decent path and everything. We haven't necessarily, Mana Tombs, we did that was the last one. We haven't really been that successful with the loot, but I'm hoping that we will come across one here some point that will actually have decent loot. And it even seemed when we were streaming the Mechanar, it wasn't necessarily doing us the best as far as the loot goes. So and that's a shame too, because actually I feel like I've actually quite enjoyed the Mechanar in the past. And it's not to say that I don't enjoy doing these runs anyway. I mean, it is a lot more enjoyable when you see those big dings come up when you're running Loot Appraiser or doing a lack challenge. So it does make it a little bit more enjoyable when you are doing it and getting rewarded. But at the same time, I still just love running dungeons and or farming in general, and it is fun to still do them. But I'm not giving up. I'm hoping that we'll run into a great dungeon for Outland. Like I said, it wasn't that great on the stream we were doing this, but doesn't mean that I didn't get something that you may have not seen off when I was doing it off stream. And still, also, even if these do turn out not to be the greatest, it's always good data to also know just how good or bad it is as well with doing this many runs. So with all that being said, I would still like to mention real quick, if you guys haven't already, go give a check out to gamingthehero.io. See if there's some guys that you can find useful there. If you do decide that you like it and you want to check out some of the premium guys, just if you sign up for the membership, make sure you use the code word potato so you get a little discount there. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video, see what we got for 200 runs of Mechanar, see if we got anything good. So first up, as always, it's going to be our Alliance Bank Tune, and that is going to be the one. It's going to be 100 runs worth of loot. I mean, it's 200 total, but it's 100 runs that we do on our Alliance Druid. Goes to our Alliance Bank Alt, and then we'll switch over to our Horde Bank Alt with our, that our Horde Druid ran. So, with that being said, here is our loot that we gathered. So, we got a bunch of the Sun Fury Signets, not really that valuable, 95 silver a piece. But still, there's what we have 2,385 of them. I think I may have been vendoring them on my Horde one. I mean, we'll go take a look here, but I'm not seeing any their bank actually listed. And I know there was something from here that we were actually missing when I was putting it into the guild vault, so may have, just with how low it is, may have actually vendored them. But anyway, then we've got the Marks of Sargeras, and you see right here we've got 1,050 of them, a little bit better value. Looks like these are actually going for about 2 gold to 3 gold a piece, and we've again got like 1,000 of them. Might be the same thing. I might have actually been vendoring those as well. But anyway, these are the I sell these as materials. These are the bigger ones right here. We've got the tomes here. Actually, this one seems to be selling for almost 3 gold actually, so it's not that much, but the value is actually higher. It's almost 12 gold a piece. The fell armaments, a lot better actually. We've got 70 of those at 38 gold in value, and then we've got the primal nether. Only got 9 of those. I think they only drop off the last boss, but only a couple gold there. We did get a couple of patterns right here. Thundering, I mean, this low value ones right here at first, but 9,000 gold, almost 10,000 gold for the Skyfire Diamond. Healing Potion Injector Schematic, only 4,000. It's just right below that 5,000 range, but it is a pattern, so I think that's why I kept it. And then the Purple Smoke Flare, only about 6,000. These do seem to sell really quick, so not bad there. And then Greater Stats Enchant for about 12,000. Then we also got just some low value stuff, really. A couple of blues here. Staff of Divine Infusion, 13,000. Thundercallers Gauntlets, 6,000 gold for that one. And then just looks like some pretty low value greens here. I don't think anything's high value. The highest thing was this right here, the Bone Chewer chest piece for about 16. We do got some higher value stuff here though. The Crown of Endless Knowledge, we actually got one of those on, I think, our Horde Druid when we did Mana Tomb, so we'll have one on both realms, so that works. 49,000 for that one. The Dream Seeker Dandelion, about 48,000 there. And then we did get one epic pattern, Vengeance Rat pattern, for about 80,000 gold there. So not bad, at least for that. Would have liked to see more. But we do still have our Horde Druid up to go check out. This is all we got. So really, it does seem like Mana Tombs may have done a little bit better. I feel like we actually had a little bit more stuff, even as far as the low value greens and things like that when we did Mana Tombs. Granted, we did get like different material type stuff here, but still overall the loot seems like it was a lot better. Now, though, the Mechanar did seem like a lot faster of a run with the dungeon than Mana Tombs. Even though Mana Tombs is pretty quick in itself, this still seemed a lot faster. So some benefits there. All right, guys. So here we are. We are now on our Horde Druid, and this is what we got from their portion towards the 100 runs. And it does. It looks like we're missing the Sun Fury Signets, the Marsa Sargeras. So my bad, guys. We'll be a little bit shorter on the material value for Thrall. Unfortunately, it looks like, just because we did. It's really not that much. I mean, talk about those one pieces were about 3 gold. The other ones were right at 1 gold. I don't know why I was vendoring them on Horde Druid and not my Alliance one, and whichever, but I did, I guess. But anyway, here we go. We do actually got the fell armaments. It's going to be about the same. 62, a little bit less actually, I think, than the Alliance Druid had. Yeah, they had 70, we have 62. Arcane Tomes, actually less on those two, 162 versus 177, and only 2 Primal Nethers compared to 9. We actually got a lot more blues here than we did on the Alliance Tomb. 2 of the Staffs of Divine Infusion. Shroud of Spiritual Purity, got 2 of those, 11,000. Cloak of Entropy, almost 5,000, and 2 of these boots of Zealotry, and about 7,000 for those. Just again, some low value greens. I actually got about the same, maybe, on those. Some different ones, maybe, than what we had over there. Got another one. We got the Bone Chewer shoulders. We had the chest piece over there that was about 16. The shoulders about 16 here. So yeah, it just looks like some different stuff. Maybe a little bit bigger variety. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it's a bigger variety. But anyway, then we got some low value patterns here. Another different type of Skyfire Diamond pattern here, the mystical one. About 9,000 gold there. Living Ruby Pendant pattern for about 8,000. Chain of the Twilight Owl pattern for 9,000, and then a chant for Greater Stats. Was that the same one we had over there? I think maybe it was 12,000. And then we've got our higher value stuff here. Of course, we actually did get a lot more, but you see we don't have any epic patterns, unfortunately. So it looks like Mana Tombs actually did better, where we actually had at least one epic pattern on each tune, and we got 2 compared to 1. And the funny thing is, we actually did get the epic pattern like very early on with these runs. Like it was almost, you know, right away. It was it was like some of our very first runs, and then we never got any more. Whereas like Mana Tombs, we got them on like the last set of runs. I think it was the last set of 10 for each druid. We got their epic patterns. So yeah, just kind of odd with that. But anyway, we got the Longbeard rifle, 52,000 on that one. Talbot hunting bow for about 26,000. Expert's bow for 42,000. Lucky strike axe for 37,000, and then the formula for enchant weapon battle master for 90,000 gold. So really not bad on that one right there. Some of the other items may do okay. Yeah, we'll just have to see. That one actually looks pretty neat with the little skull there, so might be okay. Even though it looks like the bow, the bow and the axe have the best sell rate. Although I don't know how well they'll sell, but yeah, guys, I mean, that is what we got for 200 runs. It does look like Mana Tombs may have actually done a little bit better. Really surprised with that. I actually thought that this dungeon was going to outdo Mana Tombs, but I feel like overall we actually had a lot more in the guild vault still with Mana Tombs. Could be wrong on that, but I do know we at least got 2 epic patterns with Mana Tombs compared to only getting 1 this time. And yeah, we had different materials where we had like primals and we had corium and stuff too with Mana Tombs, where of course we don't have any of that here, though we do get the Fel Arm Knights and stuff, the rotation pieces here instead. And this dungeon was a little bit faster to run compared to Mana Tombs, which was already a quick dungeon, but this one was a little bit faster. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so I know that you like it. Also, hit that subscribe button so you make sure you don't miss the next loot video, and also the clean out on the Sunday after this video comes out, so that way you can see if we made any gold after adding any of these items, see if we sold any of these items, because of course, even though we're adding on each dungeon each week, we still sell everything we had previously gathered from our other dungeons. We just track to see how well our sales improve or not after adding each dungeon. Also, if you get a chance, guys, go check out gameinghero.io, see if there's anything there that you like, and that will be about it for this one. Also, come join us on Twitch. Join us in some lax. It makes it a lot more fun if you're into gold making this way, or just come and hang out and see it done live. But anyway, guys, I hope to see you all in the next video, and y'all have a great night.